I'm going Chazza shopping. Well, hello there.
Woo!
Lovely brown liquid. We have some breaking news just in. TRIAD have started their sale, alright? You love a trade sale because the goodies be goodin'.
Period.
Now, if you haven't heard of TRIAD, then why have you been living under a rock? And secondly, they are known for their famous sales. Woo! So they usually start at £8 and they go down to as little as £2, which is insane. Usually on everything apart from one small rail, which is a designer rail. So yeah, I highly recommend everyone go check it out because it is so good, and that is what we're going to go do today. We're going to go check out the trade sale. Back to all the good bits first. Last time I was there was the £2 sale. That was like several months ago. I found a Gucci bag and I think they must have just slipped up there and didn't realise, but oh my god, let me go get it. Yeah, so this is the bag that I found in the last £2 sale. It's just like a plain black satin bag. I guess it's easily missed because there's not like any like major branding on it, but I knew straight away. I was like, it looks good quality. And it had like really heavy hardware on it. So when I looked closer, can you see that? It had Gucci. So yeah, that's where we're gonna go today. Before we go, we have to have some lovely brown liquid. Cheers to that. Should we try and do one of those fun transitions? Alright, we're off. We're going to go to the one in Shepherd's Bush, see what they've got there. If that one's not slapping, then we're going to go back to Hammersmith. But let's see what we can find. Happy New Year! I absolutely, out of all the trade stores, love the Shepherd's Bush one. Honestly, I can't get enough. It is an absolute mammoth of a store. There is so many rails to look through, and I love how it's all categorised and divided men's and women's. So at the back of the store, just by the tills, there's a huge footwear and accessory selection. I always go to this section first to check out the bags. Like, firstly, who is this diva? The one thing about the bag selection that I love as well is the fact that there's a massive variety from premium leather bags to vintage to brand new with tags. So you're always going to find like an absolute gem, especially like this Radley 100% leather handbag. Now these actually go for quite a lot online and they retail for about £100 upwards. It was actually in this section where I found the £2 Gucci bag. So it's definitely a good place to start off and have a good rummage if you're after a designer handbag. I don't know what it was about this particular visit, but I was finding so many gems, like not these lemon pepper steppers, but these Nike shoes, for example. Now these retailed originally for around £160 and they sell online pre-owned for basically the retail value upwards. And the same goes for these Yeti trainers that I found as well. Now, I hope I've pronounced that right. So they're priced at £70, labelled quality, so that means they're 50% off. But they're currently online in black leather for £320, which is crazy. So literally, they're £35. What a friggin' bargain! Also, my absolute top tip is to do a lap of the store and then do another one, because they're constantly bringing out new stock and replenishing the rails and accessories. So you will do a lap and then you'll end up finding new pieces. For example, this stunning bag I found, which is a Roberto Cavalli bag. How insane! These are pre-owned online for £100. And literally you can get it for £7. So sometimes there is designer pieces that aren't actually labelled quality, but I think this is just because they might have just missed them. So if it has the Q on the label, then that means it's 50% off, and if it doesn't, it's part of the sale. So I've pulled a selection of items, men's and women's and different styles, just so you can get an idea of what you can get as part of the sale in store, and what is currently part of the £7 sale that they've got got going on. I really loved this Ben Sherman men's mod style jacket. I thought it was really cool. I really like the colour and the lining, and I think for £7 is such a bargain. It's in proper mint condition as well, so I gave it a little try on, of course. It felt like, I'm sorry, can I get my words out? It fit like a glove until the zip broke. The sheer panic I had for a split second, but managed to get it off. Safe to say, I will not be buying that one. There's also so many stunning dresses in store, like this gorgeous gingham pink number. It is from the brand Resume, and it originally retailed for £145. Also, while I'm editing this video, I realised I have a real thing for gingham, which I never knew I did, but clearly I do. Because there's a lot of gingham going on, like this lovely M&S dress that I found. Yeah, and I see another bit of gingham underneath this gilet. Anyway, going back to the video, I also want to mention that when it comes to sizing in store, I find it's quite inclusive. So there's a good size range of from extra small to double XL. A couple of these dresses that I've actually picked out in this pile are size 20 as well. Honestly, I think it just really shows how many amazing pieces you can find pre-loved in charity shops. I was only in trade for like under an hour, and I've already come across so many gems, like including proper designer pieces, which still surprises me every time. And I think that's what makes charity shopping so satisfying. You're not just buying something because it's like a trend at the time. You're actually finding pieces with quality that has a lot of character and a bit of history behind them. Like this men's leather jacket has clearly lived a life, and that's what makes it so good. All the wear, all the creases, those imperfections, it adds so much character and it doesn't feel polished, it feels real. What's funny is that so many streetwear brands, high-end luxury brands, they spend years trying to recreate this exact look with the distressed leather and worn edges. But this is the real thing, baby. This is the blueprint. It's already done the work, so you're not chasing a trend. You're literally finding where it started. I am so in love with this jacket, but I'm actually also kicking myself because I didn't end up buying it. So I might actually have to go back and see if it's still there, which I doubt it will be. Well, that was fun. Thanks for joining me again. Yeah, honestly, like I said, trade sale slaps. It slaps real hard. But there were some amazing pieces in there. To be fair, I didn't actually end up buying anything. I was very close to. I ended up trying on that pink gingham dress, but it was too small. It didn't fit on these titties. So I was a bit upset about that. I was very close to buying that leather jacket. I really loved like the way it was all worn. I think it was kind of cool. Yeah, I have too many, so I didn't end up buying that. But on my way home, I was going to Lidl. I walked past one of the charity shops in West 12, the little mini shopping centre, and they had a £10 rail. It was every item's £10, and it was buy two get one free. So I was like, I'll have a little look.
Of course we'll have a look.
I found a gingham dress, and it ended up being a Ganni dress. So I'll show you. How good's that? So nice. I mean, it looks kind of small, but it is stretchy. Oh, I think it's going to fit. Right, I'm going to have to try it on. I didn't even check what size it was or anything. I just bought it straight away. Let's actually try it on. Oh my god, it fits like a glove. It's perfect. And it has pockets. Yes. I was actually having a quick look online how much these dresses go for. And for used pre-loved dresses, some of them are going for minimum 130 up to 265. Yeah, so that's an absolute bargain. I don't know how much this actual dress was originally. But yeah, that is like insane. But thank you so much again for joining me on our little Chazar shopping sesh. Let me know what you want to see next, or what you don't. Make sure to follow if you love thrifting and want to see more gems and what you could find. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining me.